Now, regular viewers of this channel may have noticed that recently a lot of my videos have focused on silly women. And that's not something that I pride myself on, ridiculing women. And it's not exclusively women. I've laughed at other people. I think what it is that nowadays with social media, narcissists are overexposed. You've got a lot of people who mistake victimhood for a personality. There's a lot of people using any card at their disposal to play the victim. And of course there are a lot of women playing the role of, oh, the patriarchy, the evil patriarchy is oppressing me. And I don't know, I think I have a strong sense of irony and I find that hilarious. Having said all that, I think a consequence of all of this false victimhood that we're exposed to now means that a lot of the time we don't see or we don't call out genuine bullying, harassing, toxic behaviour. And that's what I'm going to look at today. And it is a man, yeah, bullying a woman. Or I think I should say trying to bully a woman, trying to intimidate a woman. She actually gets the better of him. It's amazing. Let's see it.
Well, that's my guy right there. Y'all been good though? Oh, y'all with it? Yeah, straight?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
We're really good.
That's
Yeah, so this is the Fresh and Fit podcast, and the guy we want to focus on is this guy here, and also this girl who he basically tries to trash for about 15 minutes and fails miserably. So basically on this hellscape of a podcast, they all try to trash each other. They're all trying to roast each other, but this guy is the most thin-skinned piece of shit, garbage human being I've ever had the displeasure of listening to. And this girl is amazing, and she puts him in his place while he loses his mind.
You're really good.
We
You got a short dick or what?
with this shrimp
Yo,
dick
are
here.
you Japanese? I'm being racist right now. You got a small dick because you Asian.
Yo, nigga.
Wait. Suck my dick. I got a bigger dick than you, man.
Yeah, so they're basically making fun of this girl because she's got a deep voice, which is, you know, it's kind of rubbish humor. It's not funny. They're just sort of making a load of dick jokes and stuff. But whatever, that's what it is. If it's left there, it's fine because they all go pretty hard on each other. It's fine. But then your boy in the corner there can't take a joke, as you'll see.
Yo, shut the fuck up with your masculine ass voice and read the chats, yo. Get the fuck up out of here.
By the way, keep an eye on the bottom left corner here while you're watching and look at all the dopey ass beta males giving money away to these absolute losers. It's unbelievable. And by the way, I'm not jealous at all.
that was you. Wait,
What it is?
do you think your voice sound a little bit masculine or no?
I'm just a strong woman, and that's what it is.
Oh, you say you just a strong, like
Yeah,
you sound
strong.
Well, I'm gonna keep it on. You sound a little bit like Dusty Locane though. Like that's like.
What the fuck?
No, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like,
Yeah, I'm speaking another language. Eu puedo hablar espanhol contigo se quiere.
oh, okay.
It's
No.
completely different.
Notice how she's being really respectful initially. She just kind of tries to laugh it off, brush it off, whatever. Yeah, I got a deep voice. I'm speaking in my second language, so, you know, whatever. She doesn't look angry, doesn't look upset. And he just won't let it go. He's a total prick.
I'm only bringing that up because I think on this podcast they expect women to be a little bit
More feminine?
be in their feminine energy type shit. You want to be in feminine energy?
You got a shrimp dick act.
Nah, she said
No,
about
with
you.
the shrimp dicks. I don't be. If you're rude, I will not be nice to you.
No.
Yeah, keep an eye on the other guys who just kind of sit there nervously as this escalates, and they try and make a joke out of what is clearly becoming a heated argument. And he tries to say, "Oh, she's being like, oh, you're a shrimp dick." No, she's like, "No, I don't. It's got nothing to do with that. It's just, if he's going to be rude to me, he's got to be willing to take it as well." So, he's not. You'll notice that he's definitely not. Akademiks, I think he's called. Some kind of DJ or something. I don't know what he is. He's a twat. But anyway, we're gonna get into it.
If you're cool, I'll be nice to you.
So, do you feel like you be like in your feminine energy, like
Feminine energy, yes, nurturing, caring.
Yeah.
Of course, for the people that I love and care.
The way you grabbing that mic right now look like you snatched some shit off the whole it.
What the?
Notice how he just keeps going back for more and more until he gets a laugh out of someone because he hasn't said anything funny. And she's still being gracious. She's still kind of laughing at his terrible jokes that make absolutely no sense. He's just trying to say that she's not feminine, that she's masculine. And she's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, sure, okay. Trying to move on with the show and be a professional. while this guy just keeps going at it again and again and again. He's a total prick. And I don't care how many times I say that in this video. This is a terrible person, right? And this is real. I don't even like the term toxic masculinity, but this is a guy throwing his weight around, looking at a woman, looking at a weaker person he perceives to be weaker than him, or that maybe he perceives to be a threat to him, right? Maybe he sees her as a threat because she's clearly confident. She's clearly like somebody who isn't self-conscious. She doesn't look self-conscious. And I think he wants to bring her down to his level or get one over on her or something. I think he feels threatened somewhere on some level of consciousness. I don't know. Yeah, you'll see. It gets a lot worse.
No. I'm just trying to say. Listen,
Okay. So you want like what do you?
I just want to know why your voice is that fucking deep.
Why?
Now your voice is a little deep. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't even think I was trying to say that.
No, it's not.
Okay, two things to notice here. Who is this spaz who's just given them $100? What a douche. And the other thing I want to draw your attention to is the reaction of the other guys. They're cringing, not for her, but for their idiot friend. He just keeps insisting. It keeps getting cringier. It keeps getting more tense. And, well, yeah, let's just watch.
Pop Smoke.
Okay.
I don't know, bro.
No,
What's gonna make the difference for like you never saw a
No.
woman with deep voice is not here?
No. I don't have no problem with it. You know, I'm not your man, and whoever you fucking, that's not me anyway. And nor is it him, or is it him. We're just asking generally. People probably concerned in the chat.
But she has kids.
Yeah.
She has kids. Yeah.
Yeah, like I never give a fuck
birth.
about. I never give a fuck about nobody who talk anything about my voice or the way I look or anything like. I literally don't care.
Okay.
Still keeping her cool, still trying to move on. He's getting very, very inappropriate. He's saying, oh, like, who are you fucking, like, the people that you're having sex with, what do they think about your deep voice? He just gets more and more inappropriate, and she just keeps her cool the whole time. She deals with this so well. I was really impressed because I wouldn't be able to keep my cool like this. I'd be freaking out if someone was going at me like this for no reason as well. It's just insane. He's just picked up on her voice, and then he's just waiting to get something on her. He's just trying to get everyone to laugh at her, trying to humiliate her. And she does a great job, as you'll see.
Is it your voice, or your actions also kind of match the voice in terms of masculinity?
Because I'm alpha. Yeah.
Oh, you an alpha?
I'm alpha woman.
Okay.
I'm dominant. That's what it is.
I know you Spanish. You mean like El Alpha, like the Latin artist, or you mean like
No. I'm saying like that. I'm just dominant.
She's growing an Adam's apple during this podcast.
Wait. Oh, my man. So wait, when you with niggas like how do you kind of showcase the alphaness?
How?
If you was
That's your warning. She said that with a completely straight face. I'm an alpha. Yeah, I'm dominant. And you're still going for it. And she ends up proving it. She's really sure of herself, and you look like an insecure little bitch, basically. Yeah, Akademiks, or whatever your name is. Yeah, even your name is screaming insecurity, right? Because you don't want people to call you an idiot or something, right? Because you don't even know how to string a sentence together.
was dating my nigga Fresh, you know what I mean? He looking for a girl and everything, you know what I mean?
That's amazing. I think he believes in his mind he's just told a joke, and that was the punchline. And he goes, you know what I mean? No, we don't know what you mean.
Girl and everything, you know what I mean? How would you showcase the fact that you alpha to my nigga?
I would have made him submit to me and do whatever I want.
What the fuck?
Hold on.
Yo, Fresh, you gotta suck her dick. That's what she said.
That's Fresh's vibe.
Wait. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? You gotta explain to a guy like
I'm married, so like it's just
just hypothetically. Like how does that mean?
She's still playing along gracefully, right? She's not allowing the bully to turn her into a victim. She's saying, yeah, I guess so. I'm dominant. I can make a man do what I want. But maybe we're crossing a line now. Another warning shot is fired, right? Maybe we're going a bit too far. I'm married, okay? So, you know, maybe this is a little inappropriate. I'm still smiling. It's still fine. We're cool. Whatever. But don't come for me. I'll get you.
What do you do with your husband? What you do with your husband?
What I do with my husband?
Yeah. How does he submit to you?
$50. Oh, God, the cringe.
How? Kissing my feet. Taking
You fuck
care of
him?
me?
Do you fuck your husband?
No. Are you crazy?
No.
He won't stop until somebody says, oh, you're great. He's a prick. He's such a prick. Oh my God, if I've ever seen toxic masculinity, this is it, right? I didn't think it existed because people are crying wolf so often. But this guy is awful, right? Do you fuck your husband? And she's still playing along gracefully, right? She's going, no, what are you saying? That's crazy talk. Whatever. Let's move on. Like, she's giving him so many opportunities to just walk away. He should have heeded those warnings.
No, that's a good question because
submit's not bad.
okay.
It's a man be willing to do anything for you.
There goes another 100 well spent.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Holy.
That's what is submit.
Okay, so you'd have a nigga like Fresh sucking your toes.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah.
That's sexy for women.
Don't use my dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Can we
It's
go to
my
the chats,
dog.
man? I haven't enough of this,
Fuck.
man.
All of the other hosts visibly uncomfortable.
Listen, I'm on that finesse 2 times type of timing where
You never had different types of sex.
no,
You just
I don't fuck with no
have
chick who
average
sound like a nigga. That's just 100. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with you.
Wait.
No, wait. We not waiting. Fuck all of that. Fuck, wait. Hold
But
on.
you don't have to, because I'm not asking you to fuck
No.
with me.
Hold on. I'm
I
talking
don't
about
like disrespect, and I'm come correct.
No. I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm
You're not trying to disrespect her. You're saying you won't, quote, fuck her or women like her with that kind of voice. That's not disrespectful, you piece of shit. Like, I'm not known for, defending women's causes and stuff. I don't care. I think everyone's an individual, right? You're being a piece of trash. You are human garbage. Like, you're just completely disrespecting her. I think you're so, what's the word? Like, you're just so badly brought up that you don't know you're being disrespectful. You must just hang around with such absolute garbage human beings that you think it's okay to talk to people like that. And perhaps you're not used to getting put in your place. Well, it's about to happen.
I'm asking how
Yes,
you and
you
your
are.
situations get down or people like you. I'm trying to come to understand it.
How people like me?
My
Because
nigga,
of-
you sound
because
masculine.
because of my personality and who I am, not because of how I sound.
So this girl he's never met before, having not risen to any of his provocations so far, he now says, how does anyone like you? Yeah, with that voice. Because, he's such a absolutely irresistible Adonis. How does anyone like her with her deep voice? Yeah. Anyway, a whole 7 minutes of the podcast go by. They're like talking to people in the chat and whatever, responding to questions. And these two academics and the lady don't interact at all for 7 minutes. And academics is just there like the whole time with like this sulky look on his face. And then he goes for it again. She's in the middle of talking about something completely different. And he just goes for her again, goes for the voice again. You'll see. And this time, I think he regrets it.
Yo, I ain't even trying to get too TMI. When you fucking a nigga sucking his dick, real rap, is your voice that fucking deep, or at least you got like the we're fucking voice?
Why? You want me to make a little bit of noise?
No,
Like how it is?
I'm just saying.
The fuck?
If I heard Pop Smoke talking from heaven while I'm stroking, I'm soft. Real rap.
But you have to lose some weight until you can see your dick, nigga.
The noise he's been waiting to hear the whole podcast. Oh! Except, no, it's when she turned it on him. Now, this is what a male narcissist looks like, right? It's a guy who just wants to bully other people to make himself feel better, to make himself feel bigger. He's like talking to this woman who he's never met before about the noises she might make during sex and saying how he couldn't get it up if a girl had a voice like hers. What are you saying, right? What is he doing apart from trying to intimidate this woman, right? I feel ridiculous saying this kind of thing because people say this kind of stuff all too often, but this is genuinely a man trying to bully a woman, right? He's throwing his weight around. A few people got pissed off the other day because Meghan Markle sampled a clip of Jordan Peterson talking about crazy women. And the point that Jordan Peterson made about crazy women a few years ago was that men don't know how to have an argument with them, right? They don't know how to argue. They don't know how to deal with crazy women because essentially when two men argue, there's an underlying threat of physical violence, right? Of physical force. Things could turn physical, right? But with women, women know that they can cross a line that a man couldn't. They can say stuff that a man couldn't, and the man can't respond with violence. So there's no threat there. Well, sometimes there is. This guy seems like, I don't know. I'm hypothesizing, aren't I? It's all hypothetical, right? This guy seems though like the kind of guy that when he doesn't get his way, you know, things probably get very, very uncomfortable. You've got a physical advantage over this person. It's a woman, right? You're a man. And you're trying to make her feel smaller than you. You're trying to intimidate her, right? Again, I feel stupid saying this because so many idiots, you know, say things like this when it's not the case. But this really is an obvious case of a guy being a douche to a woman, and I think purely because she is a woman, because there's no way this fat little prick would say stuff like this to a man, right? Certainly not a big man. Huh? You think he'd talk like that to Andrew Tate if he came on the podcast? Make some joke about his accent or something? Yeah, I don't think he would. Something tells me that he'd be a little bitch.
She got that.
Oh shit. So you're saying, wait. So you're saying that if I lose some weight and I become your broke ass, bitch ass boyfriend, right? Shit. No.
So he's seen that the voice angle, that's not really getting anywhere. No one's laughing at his jokes. They're just laughing at him and his big fat shit body. So now he's going for the fact that he's got more money than her and her boyfriend, who's actually her husband, who he's never met either, because he's only just met her. So, yeah, classy, class act.
And I start fucking with a masculine bitch like you with fake titties, right? With a fucking tattoo on your face.
Yeah, nigga.
Masculine as shit.
Yes.
I've got to reiterate how much I admire her response here, the way she's just handling it. Right, she's got this man going for her, right? Just looking at everything about her, trying to bring her down. And she's like, yeah, what? Okay. You think I'm masculine? Cool. I don't want to fuck you because you're a big fat piece of shit. So, are we good? Can we move on? And by the way, look at the, just keep looking at the faces of the other hosts. They are really something. Tells you everything that they think about him, or at least what's happening.
How are you gonna be sounding?
How I'm gonna be sounding?
Yeah.
Nigga, what the
point.
fuck? Or it's different, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, bitches like fat niggas like you, so what's the problem?
Bitches love rich nigga like me.
She's gone for him again, you know, just calls him fat again, you know, because he won't let it go, so she's saying, well, let's see how you like it, right? And his response after being called fat, again, you know, there are women that like fat men like you, you know. His response is no, that they like rich men like me. Little dog, you know, licking his wounds. You know, I've got money. Also, that's kind of a cell phone, isn't it? No, they like me because of my money. Cool academics.
Rich,
I bet your boyfriend ain't rich like me.
the matter.
I bet your boyfriend ain't rich like me.
But he can fuck you better than you would, so.
But I bet you live in a fucking Section 8 housing and I live in a fucking mansion with...
One of the first rules of social interaction that you learn as a young child is, you know, don't dish it out if you can't take it, you know? Don't go around insulting people, because you just shouldn't anyway, it's a dick move. But certainly don't go around insulting people if you are a thin-skinned little dweeb like this guy. You know, if you're all insecure and everything, I don't know. At least choose your targets, right? He thought this girl was going to be insecure about her voice. No, wrong. Turns out you're more insecure about everything. Your image, money. Got exposed.
Yeah, what is the difference? You still unhappy because if you wasn't unhappy, you wasn't being aggressive and being rude.
I might get a bit of mic. Yo, turn my shit up.
It'd be amazing as well that in her second language she's far more articulate than him, right? And says, well, you know, if you were sure of yourself, if you were happy, you know, you wouldn't feel the need to go for me like this. It's absolutely true. Doesn't know this girl at all. Right? He's just going at her. He says, okay, yeah, maybe you got loads of money, maybe you live in a mansion, maybe I live in a shithole, right? Which I don't think she does, by the way. But, okay, fine. You're clearly not happy. And he isn't. He's an insecure a very little man. A tiny little man.
I love this.
You weren't happy, baby. Like you got to stop like be acting like weird because you're just unhappy.
No,
it's not my problem if you weren't happy. Like I'm very happy with my life.
What do you think won't happen?
Because you do that, like it was being weird.
No. I'm asking you a question. You sound like hold on. Relax, Shirley. Your man ain't here, and he couldn't afford to get in this building. Okay.
Your man's an idiot, and he couldn't afford to get in this building. She's still trying to move on, by the way. I don't know if everyone's noticed. She's still trying to just kind of go, well, okay, we've said our bit. Let's leave it. Now he's going after her husband, who he's never met. Okay.
Let me tell you this. I'm asking you, who said disrespectful?
It's mad disrespectful, boy. You've been disrespectful.
Stop. Stop. Yo, my nigga doesn't fuck you, nigga, like in the Airbnb. Get the fuck on out.
Actually, you should know him enough to know he's fucking cat.
Stop playing. Get over here. Stop playing.
You just like to disrespect a woman like that. No,
talking facts, nigga. I'm talking facts, nigga.
Just lame niggas.
I'm talking facts, nigga.
You not, nigga.
Let somebody say something. I'm talking facts, nigga.
I'm happy, nigga. You want happy?
Nigga, my boy fucked you in the Airbnb that I rented, nigga. That I paid, nigga. That I paid the whole money. Don't come over here talking that shit. All that cap you been doing on all motherfucking Fresh and Fit. Big Ack is here now.
Oh, yeah.
My nigga fucked the shit up. Yo, the nigga gave you a fucking rose, bitch, and he fucked the shit out of you. That's facts. And say something about it. Say something about it. That's why you off camera. Facts. That's why you're not on camera. Get on camera. We can talk about it. Get on camera. We talk about it. I'll FaceTime my nigga right now. So we can FaceTime that. Yo, nigga said you had the loosest pussy he fucked in 10 years, nigga.
The fuck is wrong with this guy, man? He's just what? I words fail me. He's so some girl says, well, you're being disrespectful, and so he starts to say something about some guy she slept with. I don't even know. I don't know what that is. You know, she just kind of chimes in saying, hey, you're being disrespectful, and he goes, oh, no, well, you're a slag. He's just firing all over the place, scattergun, until he says something relevant about anything. The guy must hate himself. I don't know if he hates himself. He should hate himself. What an absolutely awful person. Beyond... I would say that is beyond redemption. I mean, maybe he's having a bad day. Maybe he's not like that all the time. But, yeah. Emotional maturity of a 9-year-old.